history here. The first ever women's singles match here in Wrestlers Laboratory. It's a little bit overdue, in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of women's wrestling.
Absolutely.
But, you know, Delmi Exo has been in Wrestlers Laboratory before. And look at that. Katie Arquette from Hollywood showing sportsmanship.
See, she understands that if you extend a hand, it can advance you in the business. And she knows the business, again, from Hollywood. These are the Arquettes we're talking about. This is a dynasty situation.
You did Miss Arquette actually made sure that I had to get a shout out to Uncle David, and she said I should know who that is.
Yes,
and I'm pretty sure I do, but for legal
David
obligations,
from Frasier.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're seeing here.
But
and there it is. That's how Hollywood does it, man. That's how Hollywood does it. That's Hollywood for you, man. You know, sometimes you think you're the top, and you know Hollywood's there to let you know. Guess what?
I don't know if the queen of the silver screen should be doing that. You know, Delmi Exo, she's called the #1 tough guy for a reason.
I mean, look at her demeanor, man. She is ready to go out there and show Miss Arquette what to do. However, she has all of Hollywood on her side. I don't know what we're going to see here tonight, but I'm very excited.
I think Katie Arquette's almost taking this a little too lightly. I mean, this is a history
classic Gator Roll situation here.
Yeah, this is a history-making match here in Wrestlers Laboratory. This is not only the first women's wrestling match here in Wrestlers Laboratory, but this could play into future effect of a women's championship.
Oh, absolutely. We could see a women's championship in the future. And I'll tell you right now, I'd love to see a championship on someone with some Hollywood royalty. Bringing that around, showing people what it means to be big time in the business.
She's looking for, I guess she's looking for motivation. Oh, brings her in for a nice tight headlock.
And that's the kind of thing that you can expect. You know, sometimes you got to find your way to get to the top. But Delmi Exo, she's here showing that she means business as well. Look at the strength.
Delmi Exo she's not a slouch. One half of the C-Stars with Ashley Vox. I mean, you know, granted, normally a tag team competitor, but she can hold her own in a singles contest.
I have seen Delmi Exo in singles competition a few times.
Beautiful crucifix pin.
And
Kick
every
out by
time
Katie
I see
Arquette.
her, I am always absolutely marveled at her ability. Her in-ring talent is absolutely second to none. She brings the thunder every time she's out there. But with that being said, I got to go back to her, man. What are you going to do when you come up against big time, big name, Arquette style? You know, it's tough, man.
I think there's a lot going against Katie Arquette. Not only does she have her Hollywood lineage and her uncle who wrestles now, she also, this is her debut and the first ever women's wrestling match singles contest here in Wrestlers Lab.
There is a lot happening here today, and this is the kind of stuff, once again, we want to say, this is what the lab is all about. We are here at Labnormal 2, Ridgefield Park, at the Knights of Columbus, which is, I would like to say, somewhat of a home base for us, man. We are always here putting on incredible shows, and with a history-making night like tonight, with our first women's singles match here, it's shocking to say the least for every single person here to know they're witnessing history in the making.
Absolutely. Head scissors locking Delmi in, but Delmi, she's not the most durable face in wrestling for nothing, coming out of that and grabbing that side headlock on Katie Arquette.
Now, did you see the slick look on Delmi's face? She gave her a nice little wave there. That was a real, oh, I see you, honey.
Wait, I'm sorry to cut you off there, Brandon, but she's calling for a noogie. Oh, wait a minute, that can't be legal. Stop doing that.
That's just me. That's some schoolyard bully nonsense, madam, and we will not take kindly to that here, sir.
That's Hollywood royalty.
How could you do that? Uncle David is going to be very upset. He was a world champion once.
He was, of a certain organization that ended with a W.
There was some spray paint involved. It doesn't matter. The point is,
and Katie Arquette trying to get the advantage on Delmi Exo. And Delmi Exo with an old school amateur takedown and grounding Katie Arquette to the mat.
I will say this. I think I'm seeing Delmi Exo's one weakness here is that she's very confident in herself. And that confidence to come back to get you, man. Because you may not be looking for your opponent. You may be too concerned with showing off a little bit for the audience here.
Right you are, Brandon. Right you are. But Delmi Exo trying to maintain control of this match. Katie Arquette whips Delmi into the corner. Goes in, beautiful leapfrog over, and Delmi not giving a second to rest. Swinging her out, possibly going for a backstabber. Oh my goodness. And Katie Arquette trying to roll away, but Delmi into the cover for 1-2.
Nice kick out there. Now you got to wonder what you got left in the tank. She's looking for a timeout. I say give it to her. She needs a minute. That's all right.
She's not calling for a timeout. She's saying cut.
Oh, excuse me, cut. Let's do the scene again.
Yeah, but Delmi doesn't want to give her the cut. Oh! Drop kicks her right in the back.
Oh, no. Everyone back to one. We're going back to one. Places, everyone. This is just too much.
Delmi Exo is quite the fan favorite here. Oh, shit. No, we're back.
You put that slate down.
We're back now.
Okay, we're back. Okay,
Yeah,
all right. So here we go. Oh! And we heard that going throughout the entire day of the Knights of Columbus here in Ridgefield Park.
Oh.
Looks like she might be coming around for another
Oh,
one.
she's doing it again?
Oh,
no, that time it's right to the face. I would have rathered the chop.
But her face is the moneymaker. This is Hollywood we're talking about. This is the queen of the silver screen. You can't be treating her like this.
Well, it looks like Delmi Exo is going to take a deposit out of that moneymaker right now. She's smashing her face all over the ringside area.
All right, now they finally found their way back.
Don't play
into
too
the
much,
ring.
though, Delmi.
Oh, sends her down, smacks her head on the way.
And that's right, Katie. That's right. That's right.
That's right, Hollywood
I'm
royalty
getting stares from the entire crowd
finest.
right now. But I'm sorry, she's Hollywood royalty.
Calling for the
Listen,
countdown here.
I wanna go star in some TV shows.
Listen, I brought a script with me. It's unproduced. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna give it to her, but the point is let's get in good here. We can start that cartoon we've always wanted, Brendan and Brandon.
That's right. But Katie Arquette, she's trying to get that easy count-out victory. I don't know if she wants to do that for the very first women's singles match here.
No matter what, they've already made history. So if this is the way they choose to end it, this is the way. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case as Delmi Exo rolls back into the ring.
And then a clubbing blow from Katie Arquette to the back of Delmi Exo.
Oh, boy.
The advantage is in Katie's court right now. Let's see if she can capitalize.
I think what we're seeing here is exactly what I said before. Delmi was very confident a few minutes ago, but that has come back to slow her down. And she's winded a little bit. She's having a hard time making it back to her feet. Katie seems to be in control of the match now.
But again, Delmi Exo, #1 tough guy. It takes a lot to say that. You know, there's a certain wrestler with orange hair in another organization that walks around calling herself the man. Delmi Exo's calling herself the #1 tough guy, and she's backing it up.
And she's proven it here, as she does in all of her matches.
Beautiful leg drop by Katie Arquette. Is she going for a pair? Yes, she is. Maybe maybe 3. Oh, she's got to go for that cover. Referee, get in position. 2. No.
Delmi able to kick out there. Shocking, to say the least. I mean, she went for the full 3 acts there. 3 leg drops, real quick.
That was him. That was that fan over there, not us.
No, we're fine here, madam, please.
Not us. We like you.
We're fans.
By the way, we have a script.
We would love to pitch you. Oh, that was to the throat. That can't be legal. Oh, and that's another one. But I guess, you got to do what you got to do to make your way to the top.
Yeah, but Delmi fighting out with those thunderous forearm shivers right to Katie's face. Gets out of the ring.
The toughness that we're seeing on display here. We're showing what women's wrestling is all about here at Wrestlers Lab. Oh, throws her to the ring.
Beautiful throw from the top. Katie Arquette trying to capitalize. Goes into the cover. 1, 2. No.
Another kick
2
out.
count.
Delmi digging as deep as possible, mining every last bit of heart out of herself, trying to keep going here.
And the crowd really getting into the Hollywood starlet here. But she's trying to bring it back to her pace, her control, with that beautifully applied chin lock. And listen to the crowd here. Listen to the crowd really being excited for the very first ever women's singles match. I'm so excited to see more coming here in Wrestlers Laboratory. So Delmi Exo and Katie Arquette is not dealing with these fans. She's shrugging them off. And Delmi Exo thrown into the corner. Katie Arquette with a beautiful lifter and then a back elbow. Oh, she's backing it up. I don't know how to feel about this. Oh! Beautiful hip attack to Delmi Exo's face.
I can't imagine she has anything left in the tank at this point.
She's going in for a cover.
Going.
Delmi Exo proving you wrong.
Shock on her face. First of all, cast her at anything.
Oh, no, don't do a temper tantrum. Can't do a temper tantrum.
Well, I mean, she may be used to a certain lifestyle. Who are we to deny her of that?
But you can't do a temper tantrum. That'll take you out of the game. You got to stay on top of Delmi Exo because she is one hell of a professional wrestler.
I mean, she's one of the toughest in the business. One half of the Sea Stars, as we both know, and we are seeing her go through.
Oh, beautiful counter. Not to cut you off.
I was saying we could see her once again proving she is worth her weight in gold, my man.
Firing herself back up with that pair of clotheslines.
And when I say worth her weight in gold, I'm saying in the future, if we had...
Going for that running knee. Oh, no.
Oops,
Katie Arquette caused her to slip up. And beautiful forearm shiver gets her to the top rope. Kicks Katie away. And then Delmi Exo, beautiful missile drop kick. And then stacking her up for a cover. No.
And a kick out there from Katie Arquette, queen of the silver screen, managing to hang on. And as I was saying before, this is Delmi Exo. She may be, if we were to have a Wrestlers Laboratory Women's Champion and it was her, I would back it 100%. But I don't know. Right now, we're at a point where I am just, I can't imagine who's going to come out on top of the situation. This is an incredible match.
Delmi Exo fighting off the offense from Katie Arquette, but Katie Arquette trips her up. Beautiful spear!
Sends her right to the
Goes
mat.
for the cover quick. 1, 2. No!
Insane.
Katie Arquette almost ready to pull her hair out, but don't do that. That won't be a good look in Hollywood. We saw what happened to Britney Spears with that. But Katie Arquette needs to keep focused because Delmi Exo will take advantage of any opportunity she gets.
She is struggling to get herself back to her feet, but she still has some fight in her. You can see it in her eyes.
And to shout out to Uncle Dave. Come on, Katie, you got to get ready to rumble. Delmi holding onto that rope, fighting Katie off. Beautiful elbow strike. And then a beautiful cutter right in the center of the ring. She's got to capitalize
There's no
here.
way.
Hooks the outside leg. 2. No.
Kick out. I don't believe it. I simply don't believe it.
That-
How does she have the strength to kick out from that?
The queen of the silver screen still in this.
A vicious cutter, but still she fights on. This is absolutely unprecedented.
And the crowd fully behind Delmi Exo. Goes for that double underhook. And Katie Arquette fighting out. And Katie Arquette setting up for what looks to be like a fisherman suplex here.
Oh, sends it to the
Trips
mat.
out the legs. What's she gonna do? Oh my God. Choking her out and then stomping her down.
That's
Beautiful.
vicious.
Reverse curb stomp maneuver, but she's not capitalizing. What's she doing?
What's she getting there?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute, no. Don't do
we're
that.
not
Don't
doing
ruin
that.
this. Don't ruin the first
No,
ever.
this is a historic match. We can't be having
Exactly.
this here.
No. Step in there, referee. Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you, referee.
That's a great
That's
call
a
by our
smart
official.
ref.
Wait a minute.
I understand.
Wait a minute. No, she's got
Not the
that.
slate.
She's got that slate.
Not the
thing.
slate. Oh, and it hit her right in the
No,
head.
ref, come on. No, don't let it end like this. Not like this. Katie, she sets up for a beautiful Falcon Arrow. She did the deal. This is how it's going to go down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the queen of the silver screen, Katie Arquette.
Katie Arquette is your very first women's victor in singles competition.
I can't believe
But
it.